Welcome back to Muscle in the Morning. I'm Dave Palumbo and today is Monday, May 21st, 2018. And let's find out what's going on in the world of bodybuilding and fitness. To be honest, I've never been much of a zodiac guy, but I'm pretty sure somewhere out there in the middle of the desert, there's a calendar out there that says 2018 will be the year of the Ramy, on the Olympia stage that is. Over the weekend, the baddest man in bodybuilding released a few clips from his latest leg day efforts as he starts to kick phase one of his Olympia prep into high gear. According to people I've talked to around RAMY'S camp, he's feeling very confident heading into this year's show about his chances to unseat Phil Heath. But whether or not Ramy will be the one to stop King Phil from making 2018 the year that he scores his 8th straight Olympia title is still all speculation until the curtain finally drops. Just when you thought South Beach in June couldn't possibly get any hotter, here comes Casey Samsel to crank the temperature up another few degrees. Over the weekend, Samsel released a few new updates 2 weeks out from hitting the stage again at the Miami Pro, where she'll be looking to keep this monster 2018 campaign rolling along. Right now, Samsel looks like she's firing on all cylinders and using this show in Miami as an early tune-up for her Olympia prep, which might end up being a really savvy move when all is said and done. And when you look at just how good she's been already to date this year, I don't think it would surprise anyone in the least if she ended up waltzing out of Miami with another win under her belt. I'm always amazed when I see great athletes embrace the pain and the suffering to turn it into something special. And they don't get much greater in the women's physique division these days than 2017 Arnold Classic champ Dany Castillo. Last week we saw Castillo and her team release a few updates just over 2 weeks out from making their season debut at the Toronto Pro, where I've heard most people punching her in as the pre-show favorite to take the title. When she's got it all working, Dany Castillo is without question one of the best athletes in the division right now. So it'll be interesting to see if she can hold this conditioning and deliver the goods up in Toronto when all the action gets going. Now that we're already talking about the Toronto Pro, it only seems right that we mention the latest star to throw his hat into the ring that weekend. Newly minted classic physique crossover, Cody Montgomery. Last week, Montgomery and his team announced that they were bringing their talents up north to the Toronto Super Show, where the world will get their first chance to see the former USA champ take the classic physique stage. Rumor has it that the Montgomery camp is feeling good about where they are heading into next weekend, where there's going to be some serious pressure to come out and perform well. But as long as Cody Montgomery delivers his best, I don't see any reason why he won't be right there in the middle of it all once the first call-out is brought to center stage. So far, we've seen a handful of athletes come out and look great early on in the men's physique division. There haven't been too many who've looked better than Jeph Gabriel. After starting his season off with a huge win down at the Atlantic Coast Pro back in March, the third-year pro has really started to build up steam as the year's gone along. The latest updates coming from Team Gabriel last weekend showcased the nutty conditioning and insane V-taper that's helped him turn into a force over these last few months. And with his Olympia qualification already in the books, Gabriel has a chance to make some solid improvements over these next few weeks to make sure that he hits the weekend ready to make his presence felt. And as long as he sticks to what got him there in the first place, he should have a realistic chance at making the first call out if everything goes according to plan. And that does it for yet another edition of Muscle in the Morning. I'm Dave Palumbo, reminding you to always be true to your passions and make sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.